Yeshayahu 1. Nacha Hiphil Huphal weak forms. This should be a quick one. If we look at our verse first. Isaiah 1:1-5. Almei tuku. What is this tuku? Tuku. Almei tuku od. Tosifu sara. So tuku. Let us see. As usual, I've got Quizlet of these here and on Github here. Okay, so why do you seek, card number 1, why do you seek further beatings? Actually, let's open up flashcards. Why do you seek further beatings? Almei tuku od. Okay, so tuku form notes. Ye will be stricken. Why will ye be stricken? So imperfect, third masculine plural, so-called hofal of nacha, by form nacha nun kaf aleph. So obviously this is a highly weak form, R1 nun, R3 hey, with R1 nun in most forms completely subsumed. That's because, as we'll see, it's almost all Hiphil in its passive form, which causes the doubling of R1 or whatever. In most forms, R1 nun in most forms completely subsumed, but its presence is always represented with the doubling of R2, other than one occurrence in the Nifal and Pual. All others occurrences are Hiphil or its passive form, i.e. Hofal. And the perfect passive forms have the hey prefix, thus certainly passive of Hiphil. A so-called Hofal, though, as you can see in both perfect and imperfect, the R1 binyan vowel is an orange oo, a Hufal. Okay, card number 3. So, I guess we could, you have a doubling tun ku, but card number 3, so afflicted by God, the famous Isaiah 53. Sad passage here. Afflicted by God. Muke Elohim. Muke Elohim. So you have the doubling of R2. Mun Ke Elohim into Muke Elohim. Card 4. Card number 4. Exodus 2 verse 11. So this is going to be the non-passive form, the Hiphil. And Moses looked and saw an Egyptian man striking a Hebrew man from amongst his brothers. Exodus 2:11. And Moses looked and saw an Egyptian man striking a Hebrew man from his brothers. Makkeh. That would be long sere, but it's in. I can't think of the word. Vayar ish mitzri makkeh ish ivri me'echav. Vayar ish mitzri makkeh ish ivri me'echav. In construct. Card number 5, and I will not again strike all living creatures as I have done. Genesis 8:21. And I will not again strike all living creatures as I have done. Velo osif od lehakot. So we've got the infinitive. Lehakot. The active infinitive. Lehakot et kochai kasher asiti. Card number 6, he struck. So from here, we're just going to do some of the paradigm. He struck, active. Hika, perfect. So that'd be hinka, like bana, hika. But you double the first, or why would it be bana? We'll move on. You struck. You struck. Hikita. Hikita. I struck. I struck. Hiketi. Hiketi. Yes, you have a change. Instead of hikita, hikiti, like hikita, why does it go to not hikiti? And I think it's obvious. You have this double EE, and they don't like it, so they break it up to hiketi. Sounds a lot better. Hiketi. I struck the Egyptian. He was struck. Now we go to the passive. Card number 9. What is that? He was struck. Aha. We have the oo, not the ho. Huka. Huka. Hunka to huka. He was struck. Card number 10. They were struck. Huku. Huku. She was struck. She was struck. Hukata. Hukata. And last of all, card number 12. I was struck. Huketi. 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 And that's it. Alme tuku od. We should have done more than imperfect, but Alme tuku od dosifu sara.